Okie dokie. What's the deal? What is the deal? What is the deal? What's up? What's going on? Let's get busy. You already know. Shout out to my boy Nacho. Shout out to my boy Nacho, man. Straight up. Let's go. What's up, Black Harry Potter? What's going on, man? I got the birthday. That's the birthday. It's the birthday shot. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Happy birthday to me, right? Yo, so let me refresh this injury report. Man, I had a decent little birthday. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday. That's actually an old pic. I didn't get a chance to snap any pictures, but it is what it is. I was busy. I was bearing down. Straight up, I was bearing down. You already know what that was. What? Them Bears, man. My Bears. So it's going down. Hey, though, I didn't look at a lot of stuff, but we like to get our edges from the injury report and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, taking a quick look here. Before I get into anything, though, yeah, you can take a look right here. Like I said, this is tails. I didn't bet the last couple of days. Crazy. I didn't even put nothing together for my birthday, but uh, you can follow me here. This is tails right here. You can have my notifications on. Now, right here, I said Wendell Carter popped up on the injury report. Uh, Taking a stab here, hoping he's ruled out. Risky play. Take what you like. Look at his baseline or even his rebound ladder, right? So you can look at his baseline and take his rebound ladder because, like I said, early questionable downgrades is they scarce, right? So at the end of the day, though, you can also take, like, if you like Wendell Carter's numbers, you could also take Wendell Carter's numbers, his double doubles and things like that right now. Because if he gets ruled out, then he's going to get voided. Okay, so take a look at these injury news, at the injury news and stuff like that for today, and we'll jump right into things. Sadiq Bey out, Herb Jones out, Alvarado's out. Murray, of course. Mo Wagner, right? He's available. This will be his first game back. De Silva's questionable, and then we got your boy. I just said Wendell Carter is questionable. Michael Porter Jr. out. Drake Powell and Zaire's out. So it is what it is with that situation. And what I got going on here. Shout out to Chill, man. Erica, Nachi, my guy. Ed, my guy. Lonette. Yeah, thank y'all for the birthday wishes, man. Can't thank you guys enough, right? Um, Michael Porter Jr. And then John Conchar's questionable. Of course, the rest of these guys here are out. Josh Hart questionable. Yabusele's questionable for the Knicks. Holiday, Robert Williams are questionable. Gang of motherfuckers out right there. Joel Embiid is questionable. Brandon Ingram's questionable. Scotty Barnes questionable. RJ Barrett out. Okay, RJ Barrett's out. Okay. I didn't even know that. All right. Miami hadn't submitted. Hardenstein out. Spurs, Minnesota yet to submit. Kevin Porter Jr. probable. Aaron Gordon probable. Christian Brown probable. Jamal Murray questionable. And then Spencer Jones is questionable. Trey Young out. Whitmore. Bouye. Green. Kristaps Porzingis is questionable. Seth Curry out. I don't even know who played yesterday. Albert Sengun's questionable. Dennis Schroeder suspended. Keegan Murray out. Sabonis been out, right? Let me refresh this one more time, right? It's important to be on top of your news and stuff like that. All right, so take a look. Let me take a look at real quick who played yesterday. I'm sorry, all right? Yesterday was a football day for me. I didn't even look at anything. So we had Minnesota was on a back-to-back, will be on a back-to-back. Miami, they got. I was watch. I didn't say I was going to watching that, but I was monitoring that game. Miami's getting their ass beat from the start to the finish. That's crazy. So they on a back to back. Clippers, Detroit, Spurs on a back to back. How many minutes did Wemby play? Let me see. He played 26 minutes. Okay, this is a back to back. Charlotte. Okay. All right, then. All right, so let me slide over here real quick. Then we got New Orleans and Orlando, Brooklyn and Memphis, um, New York and Portland, Philly, Toronto, San Antonio, Minnesota. Both of them was on a back-to-back yesterday. And then Miami and OKC, Washington and Phoenix, Milwaukee and Denver, Atlanta, Golden State, Houston, Sacramento. Okay. All right, so all right. So look, like I was saying, okay, this is a wonderful spot for a lot of people here in this situation here, right? So uh Jeremiah Fears. I don't mind the spot for him. I like the minutes as late, especially last game, the 31 minutes. You know, there's no Alvarado. You will get some. You will get some Jordan Poole here. And how many minutes has he been playing? He only played 11 versus Washington. So I can't be. I'm not with that, right? It's the seventh and the ninth. Like I'm gonna have to just take a rain check on him because I can't be playing a guessing game, right? 18 minutes here, 38 minutes there, 11 minutes here. I can't do that, right? So, um, 13 and a half points not out of the realm of possibilities for him, especially when you're taking 13 shots, right? Last 5 games for him, 15, 13, 13, 11, 15. He's probably about averaging around 13 shots in this last 5 games. This point's not out of the realm of possibilities and or that 1-3. That 1-3 is a parlay piece. I have to set this aside because I like it as a parlay piece. Anytime you're taking 6, 4, and 4 threes, I like your chances of hitting one. 2 of those last 4 games, he hit 2 threes. You'll get 2 threes for him at a plus 240, right? So at the end of the day, I'm going to have interest there. McGowan's somebody who I haven't been betting on, probably not going to be betting on, right? The 1-3 is kind of enticing as a parlay piece, but it is what it is. All the usage in the world for Trey Murphy, though, right? All the usage in the world for Trey Murphy, and his 3 balls is at 3.5 at plus 131. He's over this line in 5 of his last 6 games. I couldn't talk you off of his ass been on a tear. The usage is there, 21.5 points. Just he should be able to get there off sheer volume. Last 3 games, 19, 26, and 24 shot attempts. Me personally, I probably wouldn't take the under just because of the volume itself, right? So I would set it to the side, and I would just say, what, over or nothing for me, right? Over or nothing for me. Because I'm sure volume alone, minutes and equals opportunity, and you see the usage, right? You got three guys that's, you got Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones, and Alvarado out. So those guys, you definitely need those guys. So Zion, I don't mind the matchup for Zion here, especially if you get somebody like um, 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 if you get somebody like Jonathan Isaac out, he's probably one of their best defenders on ball. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of these guys, I mean, when it comes to the power forwards and stuff like that, I don't see them being, I'm not scared of no Paulo defense, right? And vice versa. Definitely not scared of Zion defense. We're gonna get to Paulo in a second. So Derek Queen, I mean, he's a baller, right? He's a baller. You can look at his rebounds and assists. You can look at a few things for him, but I'm off for him right now. I told y'all what I did. I'm gonna go through it one more time. I'm kind of off of him, right? I'm kind of off of him. I tell you this: if Wendell Carter starts, I like his rebounds a little more. If Wendell Carter doesn't start, I don't like his rebounds as much when it comes to Goga Batadze starting, right? So, and then the value, like I said, I already jumped in on the value. I took the Goga Batadze double-double at plus 950, took his rebounds, then took him up to 8. I don't care about taking the L, right? But at the end of the day, all I did was, I bet against the injury report, right? Early questionable tag for Wendell Carter. I'm hoping he'll be out. I also took Wendell Carter rebounds and double-double, I believe. And if he's out, I'll just get it. It'll just void. So, that's what I did. He might play, he might not play, but I did take some baseline lines and stuff like that. I'm gambling this morning on them boys, on them bigs. And I'll show you. So Anthony Black, the 1.5 3. I mean, I can't talk you off of it, man. It's a parlay piece at minus 155. He's over this line at 7 of 10. Everything else is in play, too. It's a nice matchup. Jeremiah Fields is not the greatest defender, so I like it, right? Then you can see the defense is over. It's giving his line up at 7 of 10. You could also look at his points plus rebounds, PI rates, and rebounds and assists. This New Orleans Pelicans defense is not It's not good. It's not good. Especially they're missing some of the pieces. Some pieces too. They're missing Herb. They're missing Alvarado. So it is what it is. Another guy, a 1.5 3. You could get this at a minus 130 on Fanatics. They've given this 3-ball up in 7 of their last 10 games. I like it. You could even go with the parlay piece, right? You can go with the 2 threes for Anthony Black. You can go with the 2 3 for Desmond Bain. And I think those, are pretty decent parlay spots. Tristan Da Silva is questionable, right? So, yeah, he's questionable. So keep an eye out on him. Listen, in the absence, if there's an absence of Tristan Da Silva, they do have the young boy. He's Noah Pender. He's coming out there balling. He's played 26, 31, and 29 minutes in his last 3 games. You got to be on top of your personnel, right? And then you'll understand what it means when that other person is going to be in or is going to be out. You'll know who benefits and stuff like that. That's the number one route to betting props, right? Knowing the injury report and knowing your personnel. Knowing your personnel is major key because you know who benefits from what, right? Even when you live betting, right? You know who benefits from foul trouble, shit like that. It's just a lot. It's a lot to go through, but you do the shit every day, then, it'll be just like riding a bike. That don't mean you're gonna win all the time. You still gotta get busy, but it still don't mean you're gonna win all the time. Long story short, taking a look at the defense for New Orleans Pelicans over the course of the season. They're giving up the 3rd most points, right? 3-pointers made. New Orleans Pelicans giving up the 2nd most threes, right? I could have just done this and been done with it, right? Assists. New Orleans Pelicans 2nd most assists. And you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of good spots. Rebounds. New Orleans Pelicans 6th most rebounds and stuff like that. I could even go, like I said, I can even go here to the cheat sheet here and take a look at things like and see how these guys are faring in certain situations. So assists here, green, right? Paint points, green. That's to the point guard. To the shooting guard, all green, right? Shooting guards been coming in getting busy on New Orleans, right? They've been coming in getting busy on New Orleans, right? Small forward, right? All green for New Orleans. Excuse me, all green. Power forward, 3-point attempts, 3-pointers made. And we'll get to that in 1 second because I don't normally do bet Paulo for threes, but we'll get to that in a second. And then the centers, just like all green versus this team. So a bunch of people are going to be in a great spot here versus this New Orleans Pelicans team. And like I said, Goga, I went in there with the early questionable tag. You could tell money is coming in. Right? Because his opening rebound line, I think it was 4.5. It then shot up to 6.5 right now. Money's been coming in, but we still don't know if Wendell Carter is out. I got the double-double. Where the fuck is that? Plus 180. Where's that? That's DraftKings? Damn, hold up. 1 second. I know that ain't 1,800. I know that. That's got to be plus 182. Double. Let me see. Plus 182, right? Okay. Well, I got it at plus 950. So I had to jump in there. And that's because the minutes are rolling. I mean, it's rolling. Look at the matchup, right? Look at how many people. Look at this. Look at all the rebounds they're giving up here, right? Look at the points, right? Centers versus New Orleans. I mean, his lines are so low. That's why it's a lot of green, but still double digit points and 9 of 10, double digit rebounds and 7 of 10, right? And this rebound line said I took the 12 and a half points plus rebounds too for Goga, but I could take a nice little fat L if if Wendell Carter played. I played Wendell Carter's double on the back end though, so we'll see what's gonna happen, right? We'll see. Now, what I was gonna say about Paulo here is tough defensive matchup for him if he gets Zion. Tough defensive matchup, but right back at you, Zion. Another tough defensive matchup versus him as well, right? So, and I was looking at the cheat sheet here, and it does say for power forwards, they give up the 3-point attempts, they give up the 3-pointers made. They do give up that. So at the end of the day, I was looking at Paulo like he's not the guy that I really take for threes. But man, does that 1.5 3 look enticing at good plus money like that, right? You'll get his 1.5 3 at this would have to be a straight for me. Plus 180 on FanDuel. This would have to be a straight for me. You know what I'm saying? And then he doesn't shoot that many threes, right? But then when I look at the head-to-head matchup, right, trying to get Zion fat ass to jump out there, so I bet you some of these games probably has Zion in it, but he's got a double-double here. Actually, he had a triple-double. He's got a double-double here. And then 3 straight games, he's hit 2 threes or more. Interesting, right? I can go in and see if Zion plays some of these games. Probably not. So Zion played this one. So he probably got off on Zion ass right there. Zion right back gave him a dub, right? Then this game here, let's see if Zion played. Zion did play. Zion gave him 15, right? But Zion played 29 minutes too. So, it is what it is, right? Having a stick defense, that's a liability. Back here, this game here, Zion did play. So it looks like Zion played in all 3 of those games. All 3 of those games, he hit 2 threes, right? And you're getting 2 threes for plus 180. Is he gonna hit? I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He got a triple-double against these guys, too. Could be a triple-double spot for him. Definitely could be a double-double spot for him. Double-double's at plus 100. So me personally, if I'm looking at a double-double, can he get it in assist? Yeah, he can get an assist. But I'd probably be looking at the rebounds. The smart thing for me probably, I ain't going to say smart, but you get the double-double at plus 100. But if you take the 10 rebounds, you get it at plus 120 on another book. So extra 20 cents, you know what I'm saying? That's how you want to look at it. Or the assist, right? If you feel like he can get up there in assist props, 8 assists for him plus 290, 9 assists plus 494, and then 10 assists at plus 900. That's where the value is at. If you ask me, that's definitely where the value is at. That's where the value is at in the assist prop for him. Do I think he get his 25? Yes. Is he capable of hitting the 1.5 3? Yes. But the big time value is on the assist prop. Is on the assist prop, right? It's on the assist prop. That's where the big time value is at, right? So if you want to gamble, you want to do a ladder, that's where it's going to have to be. I ain't going to say that's where it's going to have to be. That's where it could be for you, right? And then his triple-double numbers are sitting at 1,200, right? It's got to be 1,200, which I can't bet that, right? If I'm taking a triple-double, I might as well take the 10 assists at plus 900 and then and live with that, right? Because lo and behold, you go out there and give me 25 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. I'm going to be mad as hell. So I'll sacrifice that other plus 300. If I think he's going to get a triple-double, I'll just take the assist straight up, right? Take the assist straight up. And then, or ladder his assist up. 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, or do that. I probably wouldn't take the triple-double at no plus 1,200 when I can, benefit like that because he's got to get 10 assists for me anyway. Next game here. I didn't look at none of these games today, truth be told. And I just wanted to slide. That's all I wanted to do was slide, right? But I let y'all know a couple things that I played, and then I have been going on for 20 minutes already. I'm just doing I'm just scouting right now, looking at the injury report, refreshing the injury report, and I'm just gonna scout right now. So nothing new from the injury report, but right here we do have what is this? Memphis, John Moran out contract question. Okay, bang. So. Man, I keep saying I'm gonna bet on Igor, man. Now, so look, here's another thing, right? So taking a look at the defensive shot profile, so 3 points, right? So New Orleans Pelicans, and we could look at New Orleans Pelicans and the Memphis Grizzlies at the same time, right? Because Memphis Grizzlies, they number 2 in giving up pull-up 3-point attempts. New Orleans Pelicans is number 5. Catch and shoot 3-point attempts. New Orleans Pelicans is number 2. Memphis is number 7, right? Corner 3-point attempts. New Orleans Pelicans number 4. Memphis number 6. Above the break 3-point attempts. Brooklyn, above the break 3-point attempts. Memphis, number 11. New Orleans Pelicans, number 16, around the middle of the pack. And there you have it, right? And their paint points, New Orleans Pelicans, number 3 at allowing. And then, long story short, both of those teams can give up the 3-ball, okay? Both of those teams can give up the 3-ball when you got the Memphis Grizzlies and you got the New Orleans Pelicans, right? This boy, Igor, has been pretty efficient, man. 3 for 5, 5 for 8, and 5 for 10. I haven't been betting him, right? I hate to bet him and make his ass lose, right? So it is what it is. Now, looking at the injury report, we know, right? Michael Porter Jr. is out. Guess what? They need another high usage player. Now, first of all, you're gonna get Terrence Mann points at 8.5. It's an interesting play, but I don't know if I'm gonna go there, right? We have Michael Porter Jr., Cam Thomas. Boom. He's played, since he's been back, he's played 19, 18, 22, 22, 23, 21. He's getting his shots up in that time frame. Or they put him at 20 points. I don't know if I can go there, right? I don't know if I can go there. But that 1.5, 3, it might be worth something, right? Because his minutes, he ain't playing. I don't know when his minutes going to get lifted up. But that 1.5, 3 is interesting. So I could shake that, right? I could shake that. Cam Thomas, one of those guys that can give your ass a dub quick. I'm not betting it though, right? I'm not. So it is what it is with that situation. I don't bet Brooklyn Nets guys a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Danny Wolf, he can hit the 3. Even, guys like Noah Clowney can hit the 3, but I don't bet these guys a lot. I'm more of an assist and a rebound type of guy and a 3-ball type of guy. I'll take points when it's when I feel like it's sweet, and that's what you're supposed to do. But looking at Claxton here, Claxton is an interesting play, right? Claxton is an interesting play. Very interesting play. Very interesting play. But I'm not making a play on him right now. Cam Spencer. The assist prop for Cam Spencer can be interesting, but I don't like the pace this game can be played at. Brooklyn can play a very mucky pace down. They limit certain types of offensive, like pick and rolls and shit like that. So I don't know, right? Coward can rebound. He's a pretty good rebounder, okay? So his rebounds are in play. I pretty still won't go there, but his rebounds are in play. And the 1.5, 3 for Jalen Wells, I like it, bro. I like it. I do. I don't give a fuck how slow they play. I like it. As long as you're getting 5, on 1.5 threes, it's 1.5 threes, right? And they've given it up to this position in 6 of their last 10 games. You could also look at the 1.5 assists. He's over in 1.5 assists in 8 of his last 10 games. So that's something that you could look at as well. And I don't mind the 1.5, 3 for Jaren Jackson either. So I have to put that to the side at a plus 105. If I can get it at plus money or close to plus money, I would that would be a straight bet for me. The usage is there for him. I couldn't talk you off his points, his threes. I don't fuck with his rebounds or nothing like that. Jock Landau. Now I really don't mind his threes, right? The 1-3 is a parlay piece, and then the 2 because I think he can step out on Claxton. I think he can step out on Dayron, any one of those guys, right? So I couldn't talk you off of it, and then you can get a little bit of meat on the bone on his rebound prop at 6.5. If you want to jump up to a 7.5, he's over 8 rebounds or better in 4 games straight. So that's something you could definitely take heed to. Okay. So, it is what it is with that situation. 2 threes for Jock Landau, plus 220, right? It is what it is. I might have to put something together like that. You know what I'm saying? He has been dropping dimes, grabbing the rebound, making the right pass, so the 1.5 assists could be in play as well. Coming off the bench, you would have Santi Aldama, another guy that can hit the 1.5 3 as well, right? So it is what it is. I do like the 1.5 3 for Cam Thomas here. Knicks and Portland, right? So when you're betting on FanDuel, it's hard sometimes. They don't release that 1.5 3, that 1-3 for Donovan Clingan. I hate that. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I should tweet their ass, man. I don't know what's going on with that. But I want to go to this line right now just to see if they got it out or who's got it out. Okay, so the 1-3 right here, I like it. I'm gonna like it anyway. So I like the 1-3 there for Clingan. He has 2-3 upside. I'm playing the 2-3s though, right? I'm definitely playing the 2-3s. You get the 2-3s for him at plus 250. He's over this 2-3s line in 3 of his last 5 games. I'm up on his 2-3s for sure. I'm up on his 2-3s, so I'm loving it, right? McDonald's, right? I'm loving it. So. This is one of the teams. They can give up the 3 as well, right? So when you look at the pull-up threes, New York Knicks give up? They give up the 10th most pull-up 3-point attempts. Catch and shoot 3-point attempts. New York Knicks top 10. Corner 3-point attempts. New York Knicks number 2 in corner 3-point attempts. Above the break 3-point attempts. They bottom 3rd, right? But they can give up the 3-point attempts, okay? They can. But I only bet on like Clingan. But I can go over here to the cheat sheet, right? I'm gonna just go to the cheat sheet, click the center. Actually, then boom, I'm going to New York Knicks, right? Where's that game at? New York Knicks, boom. Center. 3-pointers attempted. They minty, right? Mint green-ish, right? And then 3-pointers made. Okay. Now, on the flip side, if Mitchell Robinson don't shoot the 3 like that. He's been starting a little bit lately. But if you can catch Cat at that 5, because Clingan slow foot as hell, right? I can see Cat smacking the ass for about 2 or 3 threes. I ain't gonna stunt, right? So whether it's Robert Williams or Clingan, somebody out there, Clingan ain't the fastest center to get out there closing out on motherfuckers. So if Cat can get that time at the center position or he can step out on those guys, I can see instances where Cat can hit a few threes as well, right? So it is what it is. This is both defenses, Portland on this side, New York Knicks on this side. So it is what it is. Quick intermission here. I will go over here. Jackson, man. So I'm going to ask Jackson to give us his top 10 plays for today, right? Right, so I'm gonna get those posted out. Then you got the free parlay generator going on here, right? You could just click it. That's for free, right? So you could just click it, and you get they'll mix it up too. Like, man, they'll mix it up like hockey. You can ask them for the hockey plays, whatever, right? So since we on this game, they gave us Drew Holiday 19 PRAs. I don't know if he's playing, right? But he's very, very close. I don't know if he's playing. So, I don't think I'll go there, right? I don't know. Denny, over 6.5 assists. He's over this line in 6 of his last 7 games. 9 of his last 10 games. They gave us Ryan Rollins 1.5 threes. I like that. He's over in 10 straight. Even if it's a parlay piece, give it here. Because I know it's not plus 149. It can't be plus 149. I need to go bet that now. And that's it, right? So they gave us, right here, they gave us Drew Holiday, 19.5 points. I don't know if I don't think I'm going there. But and then I need to go check his injury and all that, see what it was. But then they gave us Denny 6.5 assists. Then they gave us Ryan Rollins 1.5 threes. I like that. Now the parlay generator, you have to do your research, see who's in and out, stuff like that. It's free parlay generator, right? And you could download this and use my link, and you'll get X amount of free questions a day. And if you feel like you want to, bet, then you could bet. You could ask whatever, hockey, NFL, right? So here's a parlay generator, right? So boom, I clicked it. It says high probability 5-leg prayer prop parlay, right? So they gave us Dawson Mercer 1.5 shots on goal. He's over in 10 straight, right? That's a minus 135. They gave us, and here's all the odds right here. Parlay generator, parlay, whatever. I don't know anything about hockey. Macklin Celebrini, right? Over 0.5 assist, 8 of his last 10 games. I'm going to start betting this shit, man. But especially hockey, something I ain't got to even, man. I do me some, some $4-5 parlays with this shit. Regenda from the Sharks. Pavol Regenda, 1.5 hits, right? Whatever that is. I thought it was only hits in baseball. I don't know shit about hockey. So, yeah, he's over in 7 of 10, right? You know what? Scratch that. I'm screaming out numbers and shit. He's over in 1, 2, 3, 4 of 6 this season. I guess he must have just came back. Tyrese Maxey, over 25.5 points, okay? Total 5 legs, parlay. Estimated parlay odds of 242. Probability rating, no. Estimated odds 242, that's way more than that. Cade Cunningham, over 7.5 assists. So that's a 5 legs. That leg, that's got to at least be plus 1,000. Or plus 800 or something like that. That ain't no plus 2 nothing. You got a minus 135, a 180, a 108, a 220, and a 210. That's way more than plus 200. I'll tell you that. And then they give you the hit rates right here. 100% hit rate in the last 10 games. 80% hit rate. A lot of detailed, information here. Let me screenshot this. Boom. Screenshot that. And then I'm good to go there. Boom. I screenshot that. And then what I'll do is I'll ask it another one, right? I'll generate another one, right? So boom, filling free parlay generator right there. Generate another one. They gave me the same one. I'm not gonna ask it no more. They gave me the same one. They like, here, I just gave you that. Just take that, right? So that's a parlay right there, right? So it is what it is, okay? So, yeah, I screenshot it. I'll leave it right there, and we'll get back to where we was going. Wonderful tool. Jackson, I've been partnered with Jackson for forever, man. Just download it, man, for free. You ain't got to use my link if you don't want to. Shit, if that's what's keeping your ass from downloading it, shit, I don't care. Knicks are Trailblazers, right? So let's keep it going. Drew Holiday, they got him in the lineup, though. They got him in the lineup. This game come on at 5 p.m. He got a 3.5 assist line. No, 5.5 assist line, 3.5. What was his injury? That'll tell me a lot. Right calf strain, which is right calf strain. Right calf strain. I need to see what his ramp up shit was looking like, but shit, he might be good to go. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay. All I'm waiting on is Wendell Carter ruled out, and I'm straight. So it is what it is. Hey, yeah. So I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen, man. With Holiday in or out, whatever case may be, we'll see, right? And then for your parlays and stuff like that, especially with them parlay that they just generated and stuff like that, you want to know, what I'm saying, who's in and out. Klingon, he's been dropping dimes too, man. He's been hitting his dimes, but the threes for Klingon, that's what I'm looking at. Now, rewind it back here. I don't have nothing for the Knicks game. The 1.5 threes for Cat, I could see him getting there. And then, oh, wait a minute. Did they take, did they take, oh no. Did they take, oh no, wait. Damn, 12.5 rebounds. Hold up, let me check this injury report again because did they take Mitchell Robinson? Did he start last game? Let's see. New York Knicks starters. Why isn't it showing me? I need to see their last starters from last game. Hmm. That's interesting. Okay, January 9th right here. So January 9th, okay, Brunson, McBride, Bridges, OG. Okay. All right. So Cat, I'm probably gonna like Cat threes then. If he start out on Klingon, and I'm gonna definitely love Klingon's rebounds, like love it there. But let me go back and see Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson, how many minutes he played? So he's played 24 minutes in 3 straight games. Oh. This is crazy work right here, man. I don't know what to say. I think I like Carl Anthony Towns 1.5 threes and what's the name 1.5 threes. I'm gonna say that for sure. Okay. All right. So let's go. Philly, Toronto. Um, so um, Philly's not the greatest defensive team. Okay. So especially not in the backcourt. I'm gonna like I'm gonna like I mean, we know Tyrese Maxey, he's self-explanatory. VJ Escombe, Paul George's, right now it's the Joel Embiid and Pat Maxey for me, right? 24.5 points, love it for this guy, right? I would not take the under for him, right? Joel Embiid, but I'm a little bit more fixated on these guys here, so Manuel quickly, I think you look at his raw points, right? So you got quickly Ingram, Walter, Scotty Barnes, and yeah. I think you look at his raw points, right? So November 8th, they played 22 points. He did hit his threes too. You could play them both, but I'm looking at his raw points. Sometimes it's kind of sometimes you want to just take their raw points. I ain't gonna lie. When a situation presents itself, I like the matchup for quickly, right? Point guards have been coming in scoring on them. I think he's gonna, these players have egos. Like when you got somebody coming in trying to put up 30 on your ass, then you got to try to fight back, man. So I think I'm looking at his raw points first, and then secondary, I'm looking at his threes. I think you could play them both, and I think you could play them both separately. I wouldn't play his three threes and his points, right? Because he can get to his point. I wouldn't parlay his points and threes. That's something that I don't do, right? You can get somebody to give you 30 points with 2 threes, and you'd be looking shitty, right? So I like his points. I might play both of them straight, points straight, assists straight. I mean threes straight. Ingram, I don't mind the spot for him. I mean, he hasn't played since the January 7th. So I don't mind the spot for him. He's just one of those guys that's lanky, hard to guard. He has been hitting that 1.5 3, and they've been giving that 1.5 3 up. Scotty Barnes, I can see instances where Scotty Barnes get his rebounds on the back end. It's hard for me to put a read on Scotty Barnes, though. I ain't gonna lie. Sandro, if he can keep his hands to himself, I can see instances where he step out on Embiid and give him a couple threes, right? So, he's capable of hitting multiple threes. His threes are in play at plus money. I can see instances where that happens, right? But I don't think I'm gonna bet on him. Both of these teams here are on a back-to-back, right? Spurs and Timberwolves. I'm going to take a rain check on this game and wait for any news that drops. It is what it is. Miami is on a back-to-back. Oklahoma City Thunder is not. I think Oklahoma City Thunder is coming off that game where they rested everyone. Don't quote me on that. But, it is what it is. OKC Thunder can't give up the 3. Okay, they can give up the 3. If you can make the 3, it is what it is. But this is a back-to-back. They came out there looking pretty flat. Yesterday they got the shit beat out of them. So, I mean, I don't know, right? But it's not the greatest rebounding team in Oklahoma City Thunder. And I can see instances where Bam can get to his rebounds, right? He's over his rebound line in 6 straight games versus his team, as you can see. And then they've given up 3 straight double-digit rebounders to this position, Oklahoma City Thunder. So I do think he can get to his rebounds. There will be no Hardenstein, so it is what it is. Am I going to bet it? I don't know. That 1-3 line for him. That 1-3 line, I couldn't talk you off of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. I took his 3 right here versus Rudy Gobert, right? I knew he was going to smack Rudy Gobert for 1. So it is what it is with that situation. Yeah. SGA, I'm not betting on neither one of these guys, truth be told. I'm going to sit up here and not even going to lie to you, right? I'm not going to bet on neither one of these guys, so I'm going to keep it moving. Washington, Phoenix. So Keyshawn George played 23 minutes in his first game back, last game. And then in that game, how many minutes did Bob Carrington play? He played 28. So okay. So Bob Carrington gonna get his regardless, right? And he gonna get his minutes regardless. I like the point guard matchup here, right? I like the point guard matchup, whether it's Bub or whether it's Trey, whoever's running the 1. I like the point guard matchup. And you can see on the other side here, Phoenix, right? They've given up a decent amount of points to every point guard. 90 last 10 point guards that came in, right? So you can see that where? Right here. I don't fucking know. Use this hand right there. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. His points sitting at 10.5. I can't talk you off of it, right? Give me nine shots, 10 shots, then I like it, right? So it is what it is. It's a lean for me. I'll drop Bud points over there as a lean. This Phoenix team does play some decent defense, right? So it is what it is. I'm not. I think there's a way where Koulibaly can get to his rebounds. Chris Middleton. I just whatever, right? Alex Sarr. I can't, right? Gillespie, the 4.5 assists are in play, but keep in mind, you do got Grayson Allen coming off the bench here, and he's getting some minutes too. Grayson Allen, you could look at his threes, right? He went 5 for 10 versus Memphis, 0 of 6 versus New York Knicks. Let's see what he can do today. 2.5 threes are in play. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but I'm just pointing it out. Devin Booker, I haven't been betting on Devin Booker. It's hard for me to go between Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks. I don't like to lose money. I don't like to guess. Now, Royce O'Neal, he's been letting it fly. 4 threes are better than 3 straight games. I can see instances where he gets there. And his rebound property's been killing that, and 4 straight games at 5.5. Wonderful spot for this kid here. Wonderful spot for him. I'll put his points plus rebounds to the side here, and then also his double-double should be in play. You'll get this double-double at plus 175. Those are the plays that I'm most confident in, right? That I bet a lot of rebound plays, man. So that plus 175, I'm probably going to end up betting that, okay? So it is what it is with that situation. It's a wonderful spot for centers. I like it, right? Points plus rebounds, then double. Milwaukee and Denver, right? So we got a 2-point spread here. And this is going to be an interesting one here. Let's go over here to the injury news real quick. Still no news for Wendell Carter. But Kevin Porter Jr. is probable. Aaron Gordon's probable. Okay. So I've been betting Aaron Gordon's let's go to it. I've been betting his assists. I took him up to 6 last game. He got to 5 for me. It opened up at 2.5. I want to see what it opens up at right now, right? That's just a play that I'm just going to continuously try to eat off of. Let's see. Aaron Gordon. So he had 5 assists for me. I love the spot versus ATL. You pick your spots, right? It's at 2.5 at plus 140 on Hard Rock. Hard Rock.
Son, don't you gotta be at work at 12 o'clock?
He went back to sleep?
It's almost 11:30.
You been up? I had you up at what? Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna take my car? What, you gonna take her car or my car? Yeah. All right, well the keys upstairs. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's been back for 3 straight games. He's hit his rebound prop in 3 straight games. I'm probably gonna still take this 2.5 assists because I've hit his assist prop twice, 2 games in a row. This was a parlay piece, and then this one here I took his. I ain't gonna say I got lucky, but I took the ladder. No, I took his assist, and then when they ruled out Jamal Murray, I laddered him up to 6. So I got the 4.5. I hit the 3.5 and the 4.5, and then I missed on the 5.5. Okay, so. Now, rewinding it back, I mean, I like this spot for a few of these guys. Let me see. Who's on this injury report? Jamal Murray, questionable. Spencer Jones, questionable. Probable for Christian Brown. Probable for Aaron Gordon. To save some time, it might be, it could be a live betting situation for me. But I don't know, right? So the 1.5 threes, as a parlay piece for Ryan Rollins is a yes, please. He's over at 9 of 10, right? I like that. Somehow he's been getting rebounds. I don't know how they've been letting him get rebounds, but he's been rebounding the ball. You could look at the assists for Kevin Porter. I'm just not going there, but he's been dropping them. I mean, sometimes you just see them hit rates and you ain't been betting it, and you just don't want to jump on it, man. 1, 2, man, he's over in 6 of 10 though, 3 or 4. I like the spot. Maybe, right? AJ Green, the 3s, 2.5, not going there, but it's. I like to go there when Giannis is in though. He makes things a little bit better for him. I don't know how they're going to guard Giannis, right? 29.5 points. If he wants to be aggressive here, I can see instances where he gets busy, right? Then you got the Giannis where he took 11 shots. Like, what are we doing, right? Versus the Lakers. So, I mean, what the fuck, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games, 30 points or more. Then go out there and take 11 shots. Like, what are we doing, right? But they did get the W. He did play some defense. The 4.5 assists, I think I probably like his 4.5 assists there. I like his 4.5 assists. I do. I'll track that as a lean there. So it is what it is with that situation. So, yeah. Miles Turner, 1.5 threes. It's been a staple for me. He's over at 9, 8 of 10. 1.5 threes has been a staple for me. I can see you taking 1.5 threes for him. And you can probably take 1.5 threes for Rollins, and that's a nice parlay piece right there. Get you some decent plus money, at least plus 120, 130 probably. Yeah, I think you can get to, I think you can get that. If Jamal Murray goes, I'm going to like the spot for him. Either points or threes, I ain't going to lie. He's going to have, the potential assists have been through the roof for him. 15, 18, 15, 22, and 27. He hasn't played since the 7th. We'll see what's going to happen. But he's got the ultraviolet green light. We already know that. We'll see what's going to happen, man. We will. Atlanta, Golden State. We've been going for almost an hour. Atlanta, Golden State here. I can see instances where you can take the rebounds and assists for Dyson Daniels. He's over in 8 of 10. I'll set it to the side as a lean, right? A lean. Straight hustler. You know what I'm saying? He gets out there and get busy. Or you can take the PRAs if you want. So it's something, but the rebounds and assists is something that I'm really, really, you can take the PRAs if you want, right? You could go both ways, right? So at the end of the day, he doesn't shoot that many threes, but, it is what it is. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, let me see what the injury report looked like for this team. Kristaps is questionable. Okay. Whatever you want to do. This game here, you know what? I might have to I ain't going to say take a rain check, but CJ McCollum, them, they should be available to play. When the last time these motherfuckers played? On the 9th? CJ was available on the 9th. He ain't play, right? I don't know what I want to do with these guys, man. I don't. You can look at the rebounds and assists for Jalen Johnson as well. The 1.5 threes, though, I like that. Let me track the 1.5 3 for Jalen Johnson, and I also like the 1.5 threes for Okongwu. Right, he's over in 7 of his 10, and then Kristaps. He hasn't played since the 7th. So we'll keep an eye out to see if he's in. But I think you take the 1.5 threes for Okongwu like right now. I think you take the 1.5 threes for Jalen Johnson. Both of those guys could get there, if one or if not one, both, right? And then on the other side, I've been playing Curry's assist. Love this spot for his assist at 4.5. So I like it, right? I love this spot for his assists. The threes and points, we know who he is. We know what he does, right? But the 4.5 assists, even the 4, he's had 4 assists or better in 9 of his last 10 games. 4 assists or better in 10 straight games. So even if you want to alter it down, be my guest. Jimmy Butler, interesting. It's going to be interesting, right? The pace of this game can be played. I like the pace of this game can be played, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing too much. Curry threes, Curry assists. I'm gonna stick to that. I ain't even gonna stunt. I can see instances where Draymond can hit his rebounds in this game here, but I mean, whatever. The 1.5 3 looks kind of enticing. He's over in 3 or 5. You get a good plus money for that. He's been hearing the comparisons between him and Rodman. And post, he jumps into the 3-point category. Don't know how I feel about it in this matchup. I have to think about it, but 1.5 threes at plus 155, and he's got a decent light, man. He got decent light to take the three. So if you're feeling froggy, a 1.5 3-point parlay between him, Okongwu, and any 2 of the 3 or any 3 of the 3, I couldn't talk you off of it. Last game on the docket here: Houston and Sacramento. You're going to get 19 points for a 19-point prop for Amin Thompson, right? And he's taking the 3 of his last 4 games. He's taking 16 shots or better. I'm going to have interest there, right? I'm also going to have interest in this rebound prop. You could look at points plus rebounds. So, he's just that aggressive, okay? Versus Sacramento, he's flirted with this number. 19.5, though. He's played these guys twice. He's averaged 19 points versus this team. 20 points here, 18 points. But he's rebounded the ball very well versus this team and dropped dimes. So either if you want to look at his PRAs, rebounds plus assists, all that's in play, right? He don't shoot many threes. To this position, they've given up multiple threes in 7 of their last 10 games. Kevin Durant coming off a decent double-double versus Portland. They took an L versus Portland and back-to-back. They should be looking to get back at these guys. We got a big 13.5-point spread, so anything can happen, right? You know what I'm saying? So, keep an eye on the spread and stuff like that. I want to keep an eye out on the starting lineup as well to see who's going to be in and out. Don't know if they're going to start Tari Easton or anything like that. Right now, Tari Easton's points prop sitting at 13.5, right? He's rebounded the ball pretty well as of late, and the 1.5 threes have been looking pretty good as of late. He only took 2 threes last game, but prior to that, he's taken 6, 6, and 8. So that's something to just keep on your mind there. And then, don't know if I'll be messing with Jabari Smith. Don't know. I don't know. Truthfully, I don't. Alpha Shingun, probably going to be back today. What I'll do, he's been out since January 3rd, but I'll still take a look at Steven Adams' numbers. And his rebound's sitting at a 9.5, right? If there's no Alpha Shingun, then I like the 9.5 rebounds for Steven Adams. Westbrook, 14.5 points. I really want to get there. I just don't think I can get there today. He did have a double-double versus his team last time he played, but I still don't think I can get there today, right? I still don't think I can get there today. No, Schroeder. He's suspended. Zach LaVine is a no for me. I don't give a fuck what he do. Keon Ellis, I don't know how they're going to do whatever, right? I don't know how they're going to do what they're going to do. I don't, right? I don't know. I'm going to take a rain check on some of these guys, though. I am. I'm going to take a rain check probably on most of these guys. Rockets coming off of 2 L's. They need to make a statement here, man. They need to come out here and beat the shit out of these boys. So, sometimes they can mess with props. So I'm probably just going to take a rain check, man, straight up. Probably going to take a rain check. And that just about, sums things up, right? We're about to get to let me go over here to Jackson and ask Jackson to give me their top NFL plays for today, right? So let's go. I'm hoping Wendell Carter get ruled out so I can have a good shot at this plus 950 for Goga Batadze double. That's what I'm waiting on for sure, right? And I play some of his rebound props and stuff like that too. Oh, excuse me. Okay. They like, I don't know what the odds for this is, but they like Keon Coleman for a reception. I don't know what the odds. I ain't looked at any NFL. Um, Jackson Hall's a reception. Omarion Hampton over 44.5 rushing yards. Will Disley a reception, one catch. Darius Cooper, one catch. Interesting. Very. Very. Okay. Very interesting. I don't know. But it is what it is, right? Let's check the injury. Still no news for. Okay, I'm still waiting on news. How about let me see. Let's see. Let me pull up. Let's do a parlay. How about that? All right. Let's do a parlay. I don't even come on FanDuel. Let's do a parlay on FanDuel. Okay. All right. Let's see what these lines look like. So I got that double plus 950 for Goga. It's at plus 800 right now. His rebounds 10 plus 390. 6 minus 156. Okay. Now from this game here, I really like Paulo. Okay. I really like Paulo. And from what we've seen, you can hit a 3 on them, right? And you can get 2 threes for Paulo at plus 176. You don't shoot them that much, though. You know what I'm saying? But you do. I'm going to just put some. You do. And then you can, like Desmond Bain, 1.5 threes, right? So I do like Desmond Bain, 1.5 threes. Anthony Black, 1.5 threes. That's a plus 155 right there. I'm playing that, okay? I'm playing that. Win, lose, or draw, I'm playing that, okay? Just to let y'all know that, okay? The value for Paulo was really here though. The assists, 6 assists, minus 122, but the 8 assists at 290 and the 10 assists at 750. That's where the value was at, right? Let's say you could have got 8 assists for Paulo, and then if we get lucky that and get the boy out, Wendell Carter being out, you can get 8 rebounds for Batadze at plus 176. I would probably shoot straight for 10, right? For Paulo, and 10 assists, 10 rebounds for Goga, and I can see instances where, you know what I'm saying, you could get the 10 assists or something like that, because Paulo could probably come out here and drop 10 dimes on their ass, right? So I'm just saying, 10 dimes, or you can look at the Goga Batadze double. Boy, man, I'm just, don't kill a messenger, but shit like that happens. I ain't gonna stunt. Shit like that happens. I'm just telling you. I think the last time he played, he had a triple double on him. But it's a good assist spot. It's the Pelicans. It's a good assist spot here, right? And then it's start now. You seeing things, right? Because man, you put Zion, you put Murphy, you put Zion, Murphy, Anthony Black, Paulo, and Baines probably 2 threes, and whoever else who's starting center for Orlando for rebound purposes. Boom. I don't want to fuck with nobody else. I don't even want to fuck with Jeremiah Fears. That would be my guys right there, right? Straight up, that would be my guys. Like in the same game parlay situation or something like that. That would be my guys right there. But sticking to the highest usage players and letting those other guys like whatever, right? Toronto, Portland. See, they don't put Klingon threes out. There you go, right there. That's one. What about Towns? 2 threes for Towns. Okay. Let's go Knicks, Spurs, Heat, Bucks, Washington Wizards, Phoenix, Golden State Warriors, Atlanta Hawks, Houston, Sacramento. Okay, let's go. Let's do a 2 3-point parlay, right? Let's go 2 for who? Okongwu or Jalen Johnson. Let's go Okongwu, okay? 2 threes for him. You don't have to put him on your shit either if you don't want to. Let's go 2 threes for him. I want to go points plus rebounds, okay? Or the double-double. Now, I'm playing the double-double straight, okay? The double-double straight for Mark Williams at the plus 150. I got to go get it in. But points plus rebounds here, 22.5. I like it, right? Or I could even go with the I'll go with it. Points plus rebounds, Mark Williams, 22.5. I'm betting that straight too. Hopefully you don't sell. New York Knicks, Portland Trail Blazers. I am going to take, right now, I'm going to just take the 1-3, right? Boom, for Klingon. The 2 threes for Klingon, it's going to be a straight bet for me at plus 250, okay? I'll take the 1-3 for him. Going to take, I really want to add the 3 threes for Emmanuel Quickly or his points. But I would probably go with like maybe the 15 points here and bro, don't sell me type shit. But yeah, Emmanuel Quickly, 15 points. I ain't gonna say I can easily, but I can slide in there, right, and give up and try to jump in on them 2 threes for Cam Thomas, maybe, or just make it a 5-leg and try to get what? What? Or what? The 2 threes for who? Either Bane and or Bane and or Black, or both, right? Black, that'll give me a plus 900. Bane, it give me plus 1100, okay? So it's going to be one or the other if I wanted to do that right now. I don't even know which one's the safest option, but I'm going to go with the highest odds. I'm going to go with Bane, right? And you can take any of these down if you want, man. But the Okongwu, 2 threes. Mark Williams, 22.5 rebounds and points plus rebounds. 1-3 for Donovan Klingon. 15 points for Quickly. 2 threes for Desmond Bane. Let's see what that do, right? Let's see what that do. All right, that's a plus 1135. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Let me take another look here at. There's no notifications though, so It is what it is, right? All right, man. Take what you like, leave what you don't. That peace, man. Peace out, man. Peace out. All right. Let me get out of here.